Trump factor, shirt and schedule pose challenges for Walker. Georgia Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker forced Sen. Raphael Warnock into a runoff election. But former President Donald Trump's expected 2024 run and an abbreviated runoff period to turn out voters could pose challenges for the candidate. Walker, who may have a chance to win a Senate majority for Republicans, closed a polling deficit in the last month of the race to draw nearly even with Warnock, at the ballot box. But now he'll have to bring his voters back to the polls in less than 4 weeks against an opponent with experience winning runoffs. Trump is also expected to start his 2024 presidential campaign on Tuesday. University of Georgia professor of political science Charles Bullock told Fox News Digital that risks drawing attention away from Walker. If Trump does announce, that would on balance help Raphael Warnock. Bullock said, it would remind those Republican voters who didn't like Trump and who wouldn't vote for Trump. We're talking about mainly white, college-educated voters, probably living in the suburbs. It would remind them what they didn't like about Trump. They can't vote against him, but they can vote against his stand-in in the form of Herschel Walker. Bullock added, asked about Trump's possible influence on the runoff, Stephen Lawson, spokesman for the pro-Walker PAC 34 and 22, said all Republicans need to focus on the Senate race at hand. We need everybody lifting Herschel up and pushing him toward the finish line in a positive, constructive way, Lawson said. Trump spokesman Taylor Buttigieg said Trump intends to help Walker across the finish line. President Trump endorsed Herschel Walker early and invested in his success. Buttigieg said, now after forcing a runoff, President Trump remains committed to his success and his support will be critical on Election Day. I think you're going to see a lot of synergy with us, with our organization and with the governor's operation, he said. And I think you're going to see the governor come out and be very supportive of Herschel. But this isn't Warnock's first runoff, the former 2020 runoff staffer noted. Reverend Warnock has built a formidable and successful turnout operation ready to kick into high gear, while Walker has a big challenge ahead to motivate skeptical voters, especially without Kemp on the ballot, the 2020 Democratic staffer said. Early voting is cut down from 3 weeks to 1. This makes a strong ground game even more vital. Outside groups are also likely to throw resources at Warnock. The Progressive Turnout Project told Fox News Digital it will spend at least $1 million on Warnock and has recruited nearly 1,400 volunteers. But no matter how much effort goes into the race, the 2020 Democratic runoff staffer said, it's almost impossible to predict a runoff. The electorate is unknown and fluid. Anyone who pretends to know what it will look like on deck 6 is lying, the staffer said. But Walker's team says they're optimistic, even after their candidate got fewer votes than other statewide Republicans on Tuesday. Those Republicans, they said, were facing lesser opponents. A sitting senator spent $100 million attacking Herschel, and the best they could do was a runoff. Kylie said,